Welcome to Sociology Vibes, where we simplify challenging ideas into easy to understand insights. Today, our focus is on the explanation of the conflict theory on social stratification. Social stratification is a way for sociologists to understand social inequality in society. It refers to the ranking of people in society based on things like wealth, education, and power. It creates a structure or a system where some people have more opportunities than others. From a conflict theory perspective, social stratification is viewed as groups in positions of power, as these groups are more likely to exploit or discriminate against the less powerful groups, and this results in privilege or benefits for the dominant group. Privilege is often invisible to the dominant group and visible to the minority groups. The dominant group, through access to power, creates ideologies or cultural beliefs to support their dominance, and this perpetuates social inequality in the social stratification system. Ideologies are embedded within the structure and organization of a society. Social institutions such as the government, education, religion, and media are part of the social structure of society that maintain the ideologies and the stereotypes. Examples of these include cultural ideologies that include examples such as whites are smarter, or males are natural leaders, or Judeo-Christian God is supreme, homosexuality is a sin, and wealthy capitalists create all the important jobs in a society. So these stereotypes that are not true add fuel to institutional discrimination. For example, marginalized groups are excluded from attaining quality education because there are funding inequalities and testing biases. Women face gender pay inequalities, and there's a segregation of female types of occupations. And women are less likely to be promoted to top-level executive positions when compared to males. Judeo-Christianity is embedded in the U.S. government. In God we trust on currency. God bless America as a common political saying. And non-heterosexual families might face housing, medical, and work discrimination. And corporate welfare or government funds given to corporations might be allocated much more freely when politicians believe that corporations are more likely to create jobs over smaller business employers. The conflict perspective helps us understand workplace inequalities, especially comparisons between CEO, executive, financial compensations compared to average work salaries or average worker salaries. Education barriers, such as students from wealthy families enjoying greater access to elite schools, housing and gentrification trends in which lower-income communities are displaced by wealthier residents, and high cost of housing. Conflict sociologists believe that the wealthy and powerful class, that they benefit from a system that perpetuates social inequalities between the haves and the have-nots. The structure of a society makes it much more difficult for lower-income groups to succeed. So while functionalist sociologists see stratification as necessary, and symbolic interactionist sociologists focus on how people experience and display social inequalities in everyday interactions, conflict sociologists see social stratification or social inequality as unfair. Understanding the conflict theory on social stratification allows us to recognize unfair power structures in political and economic policies. It encourages critical thinking about social inequality or why some people stay poor while the wealthy class continues to accumulate wealth from one generation to the next. Conflict sociology empowers us to advocate for social change in different areas of society, including through education, voting, and activism. And that makes sociology worth exploring further, don't you think? Thank you for watching. Be sure to comment below with your thoughts, questions, or any topics you'd like us to explore next. Let's keep the conversation going and our community growing. See you in the next Sociology Vibes video.